I'm told you are all the way from West Bengal.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of your visit today here, and what exactly is your idea about all these three farm laws and one electricity reform bill?
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. This is Rebel Shradanand Pati, and I basically run a foundation by the name of Rebel Foundation. And we have been arrested around 27 times in the last 3 years. If you can visit my Facebook page, you can see the police people have literally taken away from my home. And my movement is all about government atrocities. It is about bad governance. And we fight for people. We fight for dowry victims, for rape victims. We fight for laborers who die on road, who die on multi-story buildings, and no one hears them. So my foundation basically works for common people. And we are basically in the road. And our foundation is growing everywhere in the world by the name of Rebel. And now they have started putting their name Rebel before their name as a prefix. So it's a huge achievement by your kind blessing. And we have been traveling south also. We have been traveling, and I'm about to travel to Andhra and Telangana very soon after 14th of Feb. So I'm here to meet and to give my support. I've been here for the last 2 months, in all the Andolan. And I'm at presently taking the voice for SSC, Staff Service Commission 2018, youth aspirants, those who have cleared the medical, written and all the tests, and they've been waiting for their joining for the last 3 years. And Nityanand Rai, who is the cabinet minister, and he told that there are more than 1 lakh vacancies, but they are not filling the vacancies. And now they're going to recruit more vacancies. So if you're not taking the earlier ones, they are going over age, they're losing their jobs, and around 200 people have already suicided. So I'm taking these voices for the national media and for the nation, and that is what my cause is.
Wonderful to hear that, sir. I'm glad to hear that you are fighting on behalf of these people who got selected
for SSC, GD
and GD
2018.
2018 batch. But Modi ji says that these farm laws are going to double the income of farmers. How do you respond to that?
See, it's a very quick answer basically every Indian is bound to give today. When he was sworn in as a Prime Minister, as an honorable Prime Minister, because I always maintain that decorum. He's an honorable Prime Minister, that is my jurisdiction to respect him. And I abide by the constitutional right as an Indian citizen. And whatever things he has said has never came into effect. He promised 15 lakhs. It never came. So the people, Modi ji is losing his credibility among the farmers because you can't give cheap jumlas. If you give cheap jumlas, you will lose the credibility towards your nation. They said they will bring black money back to the nation. Now you can tell me how many crores did we get back? Nothing. We don't have Nirav Modi. We didn't have Vijay Mallya. Punjab National Bank Ghotala is one of the biggest scam. I'm fighting for Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. I was the first one to raise the voice. And soon after my protest in Mumbai and Delhi, the RBI passed a resolution that all cooperative banks will be taken under RBI. That was a slight victory. The war is still ahead. In the same way, Adarsh Credit and Cooperative Society, I'm fighting for that. More than 1 lakh people have invested and they can't take the money. And the latest thing you see, when they did demonetization, after that, most of the government banks, they collided. We don't have singularity. Now Indian Bank and Allahabad Bank, a joint collaboration. Right. And what is the wrong in that now? You have to understand. The latest example is of Lakshmi Vilas Bank. 20,000 crore is the invested money by the people like us, like me and you. But 17,000 damn crores have been rented as loans. And people are not trying to get their money back. So this is after monetization. Demonetization. This is what happened. People, they put their money in the banks. And we lost our money. In PMC Bank, more than 100 people have lost their lives. They can't even take out their own money. So this is Achhe Din. And if you believe in Achhe Din, the day will be not long gone when you lose all your hair on your head. So that is Achhe Din.
And but at the same time, we must admit the fact that for these small farmers, even agriculture is also a kind of losing proposition. But how to increase the farmers' income without doing something, and what could be that something which you may not be agreeing with these farm laws? But what could be the alternative?
That's a very simple answer. When we fight, many of the people they quote कि आप केवल बोलते हो, समाधान है क्या आपके पास? So for those people, I want to say we have got answers. हमारे पास जवाब है।
Yes.
आप आइए बैठिए, हम आपको बताएंगे काम कैसे करना है।
Yes.
Now see, आधार कार्ड इज मैंडेटरी फॉर एवरीवन
Yes.
अकॉर्डिंग टू मोदी गवर्नमेंट।
Yes.
जब वो गवर्नमेंट में नहीं थे, आधार कार्ड वॉज नॉट मैंडेटरी।
Yes.
उन्होंने कहा हम आधार कार्ड नहीं आने देंगे। चलिए कोई बात नहीं, आप मनमोहन सिंह जी की स्कीम को ले आए। हम एक बात पूछते हैं आपसे कि बंगाल में अगर किसी बंदे के पास 3 बीघे जमीन है, हाउ मेनी बिगाज? 3 बिगाज।
Yes.
और अगर वो धान उगाता है 3 बीघे में, और उसे ये मालूम है कि दिल्ली में बड़े अच्छे रेट में बिकेगा, तो माननीय मोदी जी, अगर आपके ये बिल, इफ योर बिल इज बेनिफिशियल टू द फार्मर्स, तो मुझे ये बता दीजिए, काइंडली आंसर मी, कि वो 3 बीघे का जमींदार अपने धान को बंगाल से दिल्ली तक लाएगा कैसे? हाउ विल ही ब्रिंग इट टू दिल्ली? और अगर वो ले आए किसी तरह, वो दिल्ली में रखेगा कहां पे और फिर बेचेगा कैसे? और अगर आप हमसे समाधान चाहते हो, इफ यू वांट अ सॉल्यूशन फ्रॉम अ सिंपल रेबल लाइक रेबल सदानंद, आई विल गिव यू द आंसर। आपके पास आधार कार्ड है,
Yes.
गवर्नमेंट के पास अपनी मशीनरी होनी चाहिए। आप हर खेत में से फसल को उठाइए,
Yes.
आप एमएसपी से खरीदिए किसानों से,
Yes.
और एमआरपी में बेचिए कस्टमर्स को,
Yes.
और रेट ऑफ प्रॉफिट को 50% बेच दीजिए,
Yes.
दे दीजिए किसानों को, और 50% देश के डेवलपमेंट के लिए दे दीजिए। शायद किसी आदमी को इनकम टैक्स भी देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी।
Wonderful.
That is how we can answer.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. And it seems Modi is very stiff because he could get away with demonetization, he could get away with GST, and he could get away with so many other issues like even J&K issue, 370 issue. He thinks that he can get away even with it. Do you think is it possible?
See, I will tell you very clear about Article 370.
Yeah.
5 अगस्त 2019 के बाद I was the first reporter जो पहली बार कश्मीर गया, वो मैं था, क्यों पत्रकारिता को अलाउड नहीं था।
Yeah.
और मैं सीना चौड़ा करके बोलता हूँ, मैं 3 दिन वहाँ अरेस्टेड था, लेकिन आर्मी के ही एक व्यक्ति थे जिन्होंने मेरा कैमरा दे दिया था वापस, और उस वीडियो को मैं अपने पेज में डाल चुका हूँ। ये लोग जो हिंदुत्व का गलत पाठ पढ़ाते हैं ना, कि कश्मीरी पंडितों के लिए हमने बहुत कुछ किया, तो मैं उन लोगों की आंखें खोल दूं जरा। आप रेबल सदानंद पति फेसबुक के पेज में देखिएगा, वीडियो लाइव है
Yeah.
फ्रॉम कश्मीर, कि 2007 में मुफ्ती मोहम्मद सईद ने कश्मीरी पंडितों के लिए मोहल्ला बनाया था, स्टाफ क्वार्टर बनाया था। उसके बाद आज तक किसी सरकार ने कोई काम नहीं किया, और आज भी कश्मीरी पंडितों का जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, दे आर माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स।
Yes.
कश्मीरी माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स। ये कैसा देश है जहां हम अपने ही देश में अप्रवासी मजदूर बन जाते हैं।
Yes.
अप्रवासी तो वो चिड़िया होते हैं, वो पक्षी होता है,
Yeah.
जो साइबेरिया से हिंदुस्तान में नहीं भारत में आता है पानी पीने के लिए।
Yes.
आर वी माइग्रेंट? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन टू बी आस्क्ड।
Yes.
और दूसरी बात है, डिमोनेटाइजेशन हमारी गलती से हुआ, हमने विरोध नहीं किया। जीएसटी हमारी गलती से हुआ, हमने प्रोटेस्ट नहीं किया। लेकिन थैंक्स टू मोदी जी आपने किसानों पे प्रचंड प्रहार किया, धन्यवाद। आपको अखंड भारत चाहिए था ना, आइए किसान आंदोलन में आपको अखंड भारत दिखाते हैं। अब अखंड भारत तैयार हो चुका है।
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you.